Hello everyone, welcome to our class. Today we are discussing a new chapter. The chapter name is Human Health and Diseases. Human Health and Diseases. Ancient philosophers believed that the health is a state of body and mind, and it is maintained by balancing of body fluids. Okay, they thought that the person with black bile belonged to hot personality and would have fevers. Their ideas were purely based on reflective thought. Discovery of blood circulation by William Harvey in 1628 and the demonstration of normal body temperature in persons with black bile using thermometer disproved the good humor hypothesis. Good humor hypothesis means the hypothesis based on black bile belong to hot personality. That means the body fluids maintain the good state of body and the mind. Now we know that mind and mental state can affect our health through the neural system and the endocrine system. Endocrine system means hormone. Okay. Our health is maintained by the immune system. So according to WHO means World Health Organization. According to World Health Organization, health means the complete well-being, physical, mental, social well-being of a person, that is known as health. Clear it is. So the health is affected by mainly three types of diseases. Health is affected by mainly three types of diseases. The diseases or disorders are genetic disorders, infections, and the lifestyle diseases. First one is genetic disorders. And the second one is infections. And the third one is lifestyle diseases. Okay. So what do you mean by this genetic disorders? Genetic disorders means it includes the inborn deficiencies of a child and the deficiencies and defects that a child inherits from their parents. That is genetic disorders. Got it? So genetic disorders are the inborn deficiencies. Then the second one is infections. So this infections by the microbes like bacteria, virus, fungi, etc. Then the third one is lifestyle. Now we all are facing the third type of disease, lifestyle. Okay, that means which include food and water we take, rest and exercise of our body gets, and our habits. Okay, that are included in the lifestyle diseases. Health can be defined as a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. A good health is required for more efficiency at work, increasing productivity and bringing economic prosperity, increasing longevity of people, reducing infant and maternal mortality. So, how can we achieve good health? Good health is achieved by balanced diet, personal hygiene, regular exercise, yoga. Okay, so through this way we can achieve a good health. Clear? So what do you mean by disease? We study the definition of health. So what is the definition of disease? Disease means, or disease can be defined as any condition that may lead to discomfort, distress, health problems or death of the affected person. That is the disease. What is disease? A disease can be defined as any condition that may lead to discomfort, distress, health problems or death of the affected person. That is known as disease. It may be due to defective hereditary, inappropriate diet, disturbed metabolism or pathogenic attack. Pathogenic attack means microorganism. A person is said to be disease free if there is no discomfort or no the dearrangement of the functioning of the body. Clear? So, a good health achieved only by the balanced diet, personal hygiene, regular exercise, yoga, awareness about diseases and their effects on their body parts. Now we are studying different types of diseases and their effects on your body parts. Then the proper disposal of waste, control of vectors, hygienic food and water, abstinence from the use of drugs and alcohol. So through this way we can achieve a good health. So what is the main difference between a healthy and a disease-free state of human body? Healthy means it is a state of complete well-being, physical, mental and social. But disease-free means it is a state of absence of or discomfort of derangement. Okay. So health depends on both the individual as well as the physical and social environment. But the disease is related to the individuals only. Okay. So we know that we are now facing this type of pandemic condition because of the coronavirus. Next we are discussing different types of common diseases seen in man. It is categorized into different infectious diseases and the non-infectious diseases. Infectious diseases are easily transmitted from one person to another. Typhoid, pneumonia, common cold. Okay, all these are the simple example for this infectious diseases. What about our corona? Corona is also an infectious disease. Okay, non-infectious diseases are not transmitted. Non-infectious, that means the diseases are not transmitted from one person to another. They occur due to the hereditary factors, deficiencies, habits, okay, etc. Cancer is the major non-infectious diseases that cause death. Okay, drugs and alcohol abuse also adversely affect our health. So disease-causing organisms are called pathogens. They include variety of organisms: bacteria, virus, fungi, protozoan and helminths. Okay, all pathogens are parasites. They enter our body and interfere with the normal vital activities. Pathogens are well adapted to live within the environment of host. Okay, so in this chapter we are discussing different type of infectious diseases: bacterial diseases, viral diseases, protozoan diseases, fungal diseases and the helminth diseases. And we are also studying the examples and detail about the symptoms of all type of diseases.